All right, everybody. My goodness, we got a good one. Welcome to Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks. I'm gonna put these under my shirt so that I feel normal. There we go. All right, we are here at Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks with all of you guys. We have tonight a blast from the past. I don't know. We have probably the biggest celebrity that exists on Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks. We have Tamee Harrison tonight. So get ready for that. We're gonna be making some vodka cocktails and basically hanging out. Why even wait? Let's bring Tamee on. Tamee Harrison, everybody! Yay! Yeah! Welcome, everybody.
I mean, band back together or what?
We did it. We finally found a way to get our little band back together. It is so good to see you.
Good to see you too.
We've been hanging out, so it's not like we just saw each other.
We did just see. This is like a talk show where we don't interact beforehand, and
Smart.
I just came out. Hi.
Hi, Tam.
Yeah.
It's good to have you. My goodness, it is good to be back. Oh, is the sound low? That sounds right. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Let me just fix this. It seems like I screwed something up.
Cush.
I know. It seems like it's echoing more than it normally does.
This is like an actual show that we always do with this. You know.
That should be right.
It's.
Check, check. Hello? Hello? Oh, gosh. Let's cut this. I think we're... Check, check. Hello. I tried to add you at some points so that you could also have headphones, and I think I might have thrown the whole thing off.
Sure.
Let's see if we can bump up the sound. That should be good. We're good. Doug's just being a real curmudgeon.
Thanks,
Doug. Well done.
Wow.
All right. Let's say hello to
Yes.
everybody that is here today so far. First of all, let me say
I mean,
the
Muffin Man.
Muffin Man.
Muffin Man.
Good.
I call him Muffin Man.
Yeah, why not? I mean, listen, that's
my go-to.
his original name was the Muffin Man.
See? Well, hey.
Now we do this one. Do you want to say this to everybody?
Good evening.
Oh, come on. Look how many O's there are.
Good evening.
There you go.
Espen's here.
We got Moose.
Well,
Moose.
jeez. What time is it in... Where are you at again? Sweden or something?
It's too early. Norway.
Norway.
It's too late or too early.
It's late.
It's late.
Like 3 a.m. or something. Thank you so much for being here. Bonbon's here.
Bonbon is here.
Finally made a live show.
So.
And I'm here.
And you're here.
Hey.
Honestly, this has been a real sporadic week for me. I did a show on Monday and Friday. Which is so crazy because on Friday I was like, I don't do anything on Fridays because I kept Fridays open for mixed cocktail hour.
You mean yesterday when I tuned in?
Yes.
Oh.
I never do shows on Friday because I keep those sacred in case mixed cocktail hour ever calls me up at the last second. They're like, hey, we got to do a show.
Well, guess what?
Yeah.
Because of that, I'm here now.
That's exactly right. Quiet in the VIP lounge. Let me, guys, here's a fun little thing that we're going to do. I'm going to post this into chat. If you guys want to join and say hello to Tamee on screen, we can put you guys right here. And you guys can say hello to Tamee and I. Ask any questions that you'd like or,
Yeah, ask me anything. I'll give you the honest truth. I will. And by the way, that photo that you have, we used to build hats out of those leaves.
Which ones? Oh, this. Wait, which photo?
Your screen thing where you said people can tune in.
Oh yeah, this guy right here, the guest thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
We used to rip them off. You fold the 2 leaves at the top. You can make a nice little hat.
Queen of hats.
Just.
Tamee is the queen of hats too.
Yes, I didn't even think of that.
You are. I mean,
building hats
if anybody is going to tell you how to build a hat,
I mean,
listen to my good friend Tamee.
Yes.
Kyle is incredibly excited.
Yes. I don't know why I haven't seen Kyle yet.
Well,
I thought that was going to be the door opener, yet it was you. Cush has a door, by the way, which is like $1 million mansion door, really like a double wooden door, but it has those little medieval...
They're called speakeasies. It's called a speakeasy.
I rang his Ring doorbells. If you show up, we'll see you. He'll see you.
Yeah.
And then suddenly I had the little window open. It shocked me.
It was. I very much consider myself a Munchkin from Munchkin Land.
Yes.
I am
That's
very
exactly
much.
what it is.
I identify as Munchkin.
Yes. Yeah, that's fine. I get it.
I
did see that your mum was in the house.
Yes, let's see. Let's
Susan
say hi
Lang's
to
here, right?
Susan Lang. Cheers, Cushies, and Tamee. You got your own little thing. How great is that?
Thank you.
Dougie G in the place to be. He was complaining about the sound earlier, but my goodness, well, I got note that the sound's fine. So maybe Doug needs to turn up
your end.
Yeah, might need to turn up your TV. Wow, what a blast from the past. Yeah, this. How long's it been?
I don't know.
It's been too long.
March,
Certainly too
February?
long.
I don't know when we did the last mix.
Was
show.
it a
beginning of the year?
Oh, it was no. It was the last show was an October show.
Was it?
So I feel like yeah.
We haven't done one 2025?
No. Oh no. No.
Blast from the
no,
past,
certainly not. If you guys are interested, you join over on Facebook. We have this Facebook. Roger G is envisioning Kyle in a Hannibal Lecter restraints if Tamee is there. We did have to hire security.
Yeah. I was wondering about that.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, I don't know if Kyle's going to be here. Thought he would be. And then there's a lot of security going on. This is
a bar that doesn't really allow people into it, so we don't normally have to have security.
I feel very special.
But we did have to hire security today.
Yeah.
Here's our birthday boy, Paul Bellamaro. It was his birthday yesterday. Wish him a
happy birthday.
Happy birthday to Paul. How do you say that in German? He's going to want to know that.
Alles Gute zum Geburtstag.
So take that, Paul.
Yeah. Paul Bellardo. I wonder how old he is, but who cares?
Oh,
age is only a number.
28, I think.
Yes.
The band is so back together, says Cocktail Lulu.
Yep.
Captain Jack and Coke, cheers to you, pal. With a hero. Oh, I think that's a hero. I don't know if you can throw that. Let me say hello real quick to my old friend Jason Buckner.
Jason.
I played soccer with this guy as a kid.
Did?
Yeah, he was.
That's what we call football.
That is what you call football. We used to. So I know Jason. This is what I remember. You know how you got like friends that you remember when they were little, and now I'm sure they're different. Jason got put in goal. He was the goalkeeper. Did not want to play goal. That's what I remember about Jason Buckner. So hopefully.
How are your hips?
I'm sure.
That's the number one thing to be blown out.
That's the second thing I remember about Jason Buckner is he had great hips. Really good hips. I mean, that dude's hips.
Not talking about his figure. That's the first thing that goes with goalies is the hips because they always jump to save the balls. Like I know a lot of goalies. I used to be friends with a lot of the Austrian national players, and the hips is the first thing to go. So let me know how your hip bones are doing.
I will tell you, I was talking about his figure. So he was a listen, Jason
Beautiful
Buckner,
hips.
handsome man.
Yeah.
Oh, geez, Louise. All right. 1 second. We do have the security has not done this. Kyle has brought in a drink. This is Tammy's favorite drink.
How's it going, Kyle? I haven't seen you in so long. I know.
Kyle,
it's been too long.
Incredibly excited to be here.
This looks like one of my favorite drinks.
Oh, you're gonna block me, huh? What? Yeah. Can you give me a sign of what that is?
I know what that is just by looking at it. You know, we've done so many cocktail shows, and Kyle knows my favorite go-to still out of all the fanciest cocktails in the world. I get happy with a vodka Red Bull.
A vodka Red Bull, yeah, absolutely. So, Kyle,
thank you.
This is the Dr. Cush show, and Kyle is blocking me. Kyle,
cheers.
The
two most important people are actually in the screen.
Honestly, if you wouldn't mind.
Thank you.
Kyle, would you mind, you're going to hold hands with her? Yeah. Kyle, why don't you find somewhere else to be? I know that you're very excited about this. Find somewhere else to be, if you could.
I think it's just perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, Kyle, Lulu says, Kyle, you have to share Tamee tonight. How did he do?
Perfect.
Perfect?
Perfect measurements.
Okay.
Say it's chilled.
Wow, you're just going to sit right there, huh? Okay.
Hey, we can see you again.
Yeah. Yeah, both of us. Yeah, Kyle. Okay, good. All right, well, Kyle is here.
Thank you.
Look
at Kyle knowing all my favorites.
He does.
Yeah.
He really does.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Kyle's head's blocking the can you mind just ducking down a touch, or you? Yeah, okay, perfect. Well, listen, I feel like we should run this show like we used to run the mixed cocktail hour, where we each make a drink.
Sure.
And talk about it, and then catch up.
Well,
and
that's what I was going to do. I was going to talk to you about something very exciting.
Yes.
That went on about a week ago.
Mm-hmm.
Called the Eurovision Song Contest.
Kyle's very excited about this.
I'm sure you watch it, right?
So
I know you do.
I started getting. So you jumped on the show yesterday, and I started getting texts from you afterwards with incredibly specific. Mm-hmm. It's as if I texted my wife, and I was like, "Hey, you won't believe what Marvin Harrison Jr. just did today. He caught a 35-yard one-handed catch like a bomb from Kyler Wilson."
Yeah. That's
some of those names are made up. Kyler.
Well, it sounds real to me, and that's what the Eurovision is.
So explain to us real quick, Tam, what
the Eurovision Song Contest is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's only been around since like 1956. Okay. 37 countries compete against each other for the song of the winner of the Eurovision Song Contest, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, there have been some big names that have taken place in this competition. Have you heard of ABBA?
I've heard of ABBA.
Okay. Guess who
Kyle's heard of ABBA.
Guess who won that in 1976? ABBA.
Kyle knew. Yeah, Kyle knows exactly who won.
With a little old song called Waterloo. I was defeated, you won the war. Ever heard of that guy?
I have. I've heard of Waterloo,
They won the Eurovision with that.
Yeah.
Ever heard of Celine Dion? She competed.
She didn't win?
No, she didn't win, actually. Oh, she might have won. I don't know. But she competed. Guess what? I know. It's crazy. It's crazy. You know, we've got Bonnie Tyler. We've got all these fantastic.
Just knock everything out on the way as you can if you got it, Kyle. Yeah.
Anyway. So since 1956, we're talking almost 70 years now that this has taken place.
Yeah.
It's the whole Europe competing at the little iffy bits. Australia now takes place. Eurovision.
They have funny accents, so I guess that counts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, so took place last week, and Austria won for the third time.
Congratulations. Is this kind of like winning the, I don't know, like, is it kind of like winning the World Cup?
Sure.
Does it happen every year?
Yes.
Okay.
Every year in May. Mid-May is when the finals are. So out of 37 countries, 26 make it into the finals. Mm-hmm. And what a lot of people in America don't know is that it's a huge watched show. There are anywhere between 160 and 180 million people tune in to watch this show. Yeah. It's a big deal. Yeah. It's an honor. You're singing for your country.
Right.
So I thought I'll bring in a classic Austrian drink to celebrate JJ. That was who won for Austria. Johannes Peach. With the song Wasted Love.
How does it go?
No clue. He's an opera singer. So that went...
So you're not even going to try.
I'm not even going to try.
Great.
It was,
an opera song won Eurovision?
Hey, don't question it.
I won't.
It's very, very open to every level of singing, every level of music. It's very high. So,
okay. So you have brought us in a classic, just real quick, I do want to say, let me say hello to our good friend Oak and Agave. Yeah. Good to see you. Roger G says, Kyle knocking apart the set while running to download ABBA's greatest hits is priceless.
Yes.
That's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
Kyle stood up and sprinted out of here. I don't know what he was hoping was going to happen, but whatever it was.
Downloading ABBA's greatest hits.
Yeah, he's gonna go.
Waterloo obviously is one of them. We all know that guy.
Yeah.
Olivia Newton-John even sang for England.
Oh, right, she's English.
No, she's Australian, but she sang for England.
Well, there you go.
Anyway.
So you brought us a cocktail.
Yes.
I noticed you're drinking a cocktail. Kyle didn't bring me a cocktail.
Yes.
Would you make me a cocktail?
I don't know if you want to call it a cocktail.
I would love to call it a cocktail. Right now, whatever you're... I watched you... Tamee walked in with 2 bottles and said, let's... this is what I have. Let's do it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, because, Austria is known for its wine.
Mm-hmm.
We also know, we've got our... our schnapses, we've got our Hugo. Maybe we even made that on mixed cocktail. We made a good old Hugo, which is with the, elderflower syrup and the prosecco.
Oh, the Hugo spritz.
Yes.
Whatever you just said was insane. Hugo?
Hugo.
Like who goes there?
Yeah, who goes there?
Hugo.
Yes.
Jen says Kyle is out there losing his mind, so I don't know what he did. So anyway. Okay, so you have a cocktail for us.
Yes, I brought something, and I have to admit, I've never had it. So we're going to be tasting this together for the first time.
Good.
And it's called a triple.
Spell it.
Tripperl. Triple. And a triple, if you're in Austria, that's a slang word, right? It's like a Viennese slang. Triple is normally just a little glass of wine.
Okay, so like a
like a little glass of wine.
Yeah, like a little glass of wine. I guess that's what we say in English. No, you nailed it.
Yeah. So I'm going to show you the triple, and then we're going to taste it together for the first time.
I'm so excited. Great.
Sure.
Grab your stuff. I got it waiting for you back here.
Absolutely.
I have this.
Yes. Okay. Austria is really well known for its white wine, like a Riesling or a Grüner Veltliner. And that's why
Where's this one from?
I brought a Sauvignon Blanc.
Yeah, where is this? If you put it, so just real quick, I'm gonna tell you how this works. So do you see there's this little mark right here?
Sure.
You put it right there, and then I hit this.
There we go.
Boom! Look at that.
Classic Austrian barefoot.
Barfuß.
And it's not even a Riesling or listen, guys. I'm gonna tell you one thing. The recipes can be online, but you can be like Bobby Flay and just make it your own.
Yeah.
You just put your own swing on it. So whatever your local bodega has down the streets.
Do you mean whatever the local bodega down my street was? You came in with a 7-Eleven bag. So I do
just see what they have.
Let's see.
And you make it work.
Okay, well,
right?
Do you have proportions for this? I have a, do you need to shake this one?
No.
Oh, we're just going to put it right into the glass?
Apparently it's equal parts.
Oh, equal parts.
So the original triple is a white wine with a raspberry lemonade. Guess what? Cush's local bodega didn't have raspberry lemonade. So we have a Calypso fruit punch.
My local bodega has a really interesting name. It's called 7-Eleven.
Yes.
Yeah, so this is there we go. Sorry, let me I got my feet all. So
Paradise
this is
punch lemonade.
Yeah.
I mean, what can go wrong?
I feel like
Apart from
everything.
everything.
Yeah, I feel like the whole thing can come crashing down.
Yes.
All right. Well, let's make it. I'll get the ice ready.
Please do.
Yeah.
I hadn't actually heard of this before. Legit, I was looking up drinks. I was like, I know we all drink all our Weißwein spritzer, the white wine spritzers and stuff and whatnot.
You guys know how that works.
In wintertime, we have all our mulled wine, We love our wine, obviously.
Yeah.
And then I heard about the triple. And then I was like, you know what? Let's try it out. I don't know. Maybe this is something so undiscovered and we don't know where it's been all our lives.
I do have a feeling, Tamee, that we are about to make a unique cocktail.
I mean, equal parts? I don't even know what the part would be. You're the part guy. What would you say? Half?
2.5?
I don't know.
2.5? I would say just fill one of these.
Sure. You
know what? Fill up one of these and one of these of each, and I feel like that should get us there.
It's classy when you can screw off the white wine.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Loriander. What's up, Loriander? Nothing could go wrong because Cush and Tamee are together again. Couldn't agree more with you, Loriander. Good to see you.
What?
Amy is currently at home drinking barefoot Riesling as well.
I mean.
Yeah.
Do you say one?
I would do one of each side
one
for
of each side.
Yeah.
All right, let me just do this one.
Yeah, there you go.
This could be the best thing we've ever had in our lives.
Easily.
We don't know.
It could also absolutely kill us. So.
I mean, I say white wine, great.
Yeah.
Calypso fruit punch lemonade, taste of the islands.
Taste of the islands.
Great.
Yeah.
I mean, let's get real.
Move this so we still got
Do
that
we need
good
to
shot.
shoot this guy? I have no idea.
It
actually says on there.
Does it say shake
It
it?
actually says, oh, other way, shake well.
Yeah. All right, well. Here we go.
Why? What do you need to show? Oh, there's real fruit in it. I don't know. Sound of the island?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I think I should just fill it to the top. What do you say?
Honestly, I feel like that's one part. Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah.
Is that
I think that's
good?
good right there. Yeah.
Okay.
Again, I've never made this drink either, so
I thought I would bring something in that we, for the first time, experience
You nailed it.
together.
yeah.
Why not?
So I know that there are beers called triples.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
is it the same?
Maybe that's got something to do with
Yeah.
the triple.
Triple? Triple?
Yeah, because we do have. Remember, we also have the radler.
Radler?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to do the face with.
I have to.
The
I gotta get that accent right.
Mhm. We got the
Radler?
radlers, which is beer and lemonade. We have the Hugo, which is a prosecco and a elderflower,
Mhm.
like lemonade-y things.
We call it the Hugo Spritz. You guys got that, yeah?
Okay. And
Hugo.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we like to, dilute wines and sparkling wines with stuff. So I don't know. Maybe
Do you have so like with cocktails from the early part of the century?
Yeah.
They started putting in a lot of like fruit juices and sugars because the liquor was bad.
Maybe.
Do you think maybe the wine was like rough for a while in Austria?
Could have been.
Yeah.
That's a good guess. Maybe they're trying to cover up the taste with more, fruit stuff.
Yeah. I'm just straight guessing at history. Which one do you want? This one spins.
Oh, I'll take the spinny one.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
Cool.
All right.
Sure.
The triple.
Triple.
So this is to Austria. Thank you for winning the Eurovision, which also means whatever country wins, by the way, the next competition takes place in that place. So next year, 2026, it's going to be taking place in Vienna.
I feel like Austria has a lot of great singers. Like there's the Austrian opera. Like I'm saying, like Tamee was like Tamee was the
biggest.
I say Britney Spears, but she
ever.
then corrects me and says
No.
she's the Shania Twain of Austria.
Yes.
How come they've only won 3 times?
It's politics. Let's be honest.
Always politics.
It's a very political competition.
So what are we calling this?
Prost.
Prost.
Triple.
Triple.
Triple. I mean, I don't know. Does it knock my socks off?
That is a great question, Tamee, and I will rephrase it.
Will I keep
Does it
drinking
knock your socks off? Oh, real quick. Kyle wants it.
Oh, sure. Yeah, try it. Try the triple.
He wants.
What?
Nobody can see that you're doing that over there. Do you want mine? Okay, he wants mine. He's yeah. Kyle wants you to drink for some reason.
Oh.
I wouldn't drink too much if I was you.
Sure.
Maybe I would hold on for a second. Oh, he wants a cheers.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Cheers, Kyle.
Yeah. There you go, pal.
you.
Kyle, do you want to give us a rating? Do you know the rating system?
No.
It's galove,
Yeah.
galike, gahate.
Wow.
Galove, galike,
like
gahate.
gladiator.
Like it's very much like Gladiator.
All right.
Kyle, would you like to give us a rating? His eyes got really big. He's really trying to find something. Here it comes.
Ooh.
That's.
Wow. What does that mean?
I've never
Is that a new
ever
one?
I've never ever
Undecisive.
seen that. Kyle's now doing an interpretive dance that's off camera.
See? That's
People
the
are
triple.
cheering for Kyle Cam
The
because we have no
Austrian-
idea.
The Austrian triple just brings out stuff in you don't even know what
Yeah.
existed.
Kyle, would
See?
you want to give us a real rating? Are you good? No. Okay. No, he's.
I agree.
Oh,
I
it's
I wouldn't be able to.
I believe that Kyle is giving us like fireflies. There's it's explosive.
I like it. See?
It's explosive.
It has a weird you want to go back for more thing going on.
Yeah. Kyle equals Switzerland is what's being said right now.
Very clever.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. We are looking
Yes.
for the Kyle Cam. We would love to get a Kyle Cam in here. We are out of money currently for a Kyle Cam. So,
I mean,
one day.
I gotta say, it's not too bad. Try the triple.
The triple. So ideally, you'd want an Austrian wine, and then you'd want a raspberry lemonade.
Correct.
That's a triple. Okay.
Yeah.
A triple.
Triple.
Okay.
Right.
We'll figure that out.
Sure.
Okay. We have. Well, I don't have a drink anymore. Do you mind if I just pour myself a little thing?
You can have mine. Well, you are. You do. I still have. I'm loaded.
I'm good, thank you.
Loaded with
Yeah,
stuff.
perfect. Yeah,
So.
Tamee. Oh, watch that camera right there.
Oh, sure.
Because if we, because otherwise that's what it
go.
looks like. Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Perfect.
Right.
Yeah,
what are you doing
I have this little mat right here.
I love it.
So that you can see like where the drinks go. I'm just gonna have a little bit of Karuba. Just
Why not?
sip on some rum while we sit and chat because Tamee, I haven't seen you in a long
Tom
time.
Hubbard. Finally, everybody.
Oh,
I made it.
This is
I cannot believe Tame
is here.
is here.
Yeah. That's
I'm
Tiki
so
Tom.
happy to see. Well, hey.
No.
Got a little bit too much rum in you right now.
We happen to know right now that
No.
Tiki Tom is finishing up his kitchen.
That's fine.
And so he's having a
That's
tough
fine.
time.
I know autocorrect does that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Tammy
Nothing
with two
worse.
E's isn't, that's not a word. So.
It isn't.
So you are drinking now what? Straight?
Just some rum.
Straight rum. Okay.
And I want to know how my friend is doing.
Which
Like how you,
Oh.
Tamee, you.
Oh, I'm like, who?
I feel like
Ask me.
we used to literally chat and catch up with these other each other's lives
That's true.
once a week.
Every week.
How are you doing?
Yes. I'm doing great.
Good.
Yeah, I've actually taken a little time off. I've been traveling around. Went to go check out Denver, Colorado.
Exotic Denver, Colorado.
Exotic.
Wow.
Well, traveling around America.
What
right?
did you think of Denver,
I
Colorado?
loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it, and it was snowing. It was still cold, so that was nice. So I actually sort of, had my warm clothes and my hats. Everyone knows how much I love my hats.
Yeah.
Then I checked out Houston.
Wow. You've hit all the big population centers.
Oh, let me tell you about Minneapolis. I went to Minnesota. I mean, who doesn't want to go there?
Love that you called it Minneapolis and then did a southern accent for
Minnesota.
it. Minneapolis. Cheers to Minneapolis.
Cheers to Minneapolis.
Have you? So, listen. LA is a tough town to be from.
Well,
no doubt about it.
Sorry,
living here.
Yes.
Have you found like I know that you have some ties here. You kind of got to stay in LA, but if all those ties got broke, somebody drops off $1 million in your thing. Have you found a new place to go live?
Yes.
Is it Minneapolis?
It's the Smoky Mountains, Tennessee.
Tennessee?
Oh, in a heartbeat. Sevierville, Gatlinburg. Oh, get a little cabin. Little cabin up in the mountains.
What do you like so much about Tennessee?
Oh, it's just beautiful. It's green. The food is great. The people are nice. It's just like a ranchy. I can get all my 1,000 animals that I want.
Wait.
I've got a list of animals that I need.
Top 5 animals.
Well, obviously a bunch of dogs. That goes without saying.
Winston,
anything.
obviously.
Yes, and a bunch more.
Yeah.
I need a mini donkey.
Oh, sorry.
I've got you don't even know.
A mini donkey?
Mini donkey.
Okay.
I need a little.
One, though.
Sure.
Do they get, like, I know that guinea pigs get lonely if you only have one. Do you need 2 mini donkeys?
No, he's going to have enough friends.
He'll be raised by dogs.
Yes.
Okay, great.
Mini donkey. I need some sea otters. I need an owl. Then I also have my my mini horse. I need my pigs. What else is on that list? Like I've got a bunch of stuff.
Okay. Sea otters are
have you seen them? They just want to hold your hand.
They do.
They just want to hold your hand.
They're the one thing about sea otters is they need the sea.
I'll make him a sea. Make him a sea, and I'll hold their hands all day long.
Cheap to live in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, so you can probably make them the whole sea.
Compared to LA.
Well, compared to anywhere. Yeah. Jen is very excited about the otters.
See?
Doug G is saying mini cows.
Yes. And the bushy ones with the red hair, almost the same hair color as mine. They're called Shetland something.
Shetfield cows.
Something I saw them in Alaska. I'm one of those guys, mini cow.
I call them where I come from. We call them sliders. Just teeny little cows.
I know, that's what hurts so bad.
Teeny tiny little burgers.
I'm such an animal lover, and yet growing up Austrian, it's not like, oh, I don't eat meat because I love animals. I still do. I just wouldn't, bring it to me in a slider. I'm okay.
Yeah.
Don't ask me to.
You would never kill your own pets.
Unless I'm stuck on an island where my
obviously.
life depended on it, yes.
The island of Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Yeah, you don't want to be stuck on that island.
No.
That's a very odd island to
But I made friends with a whole band of raccoons. It's a true story. I got photos and videos and everything. We had raccoons. They climbed up to our cabin and we fed them tuna out of a can. Mm-hmm.
Apropos to nothing.
I love raccoons too.
People are saying Tamee might be the new Noah.
Yes.
I feel like we might need a new Noah here any moment.
Yes.
So yeah,
Hey.
Tammy's got an ark.
If I can build that, guess what? No more mosquitoes, no more spiders, scorpions, all the pointless stuff. I'll bring on all the sweet nice guys.
Well, let me so the ones you want to kick out so far are all like
insects.
Insects.
Pretty
First mammal off the ark.
No, don't say that.
First mammal. Come on, Tam.
Dolphin.
Dolphin? So well, of course, because there's first land mammal. Because if you throw a dolphin off the ark, it's just gonna swim away. What's the first?
That's true.
The first non-land. Oh, sorry. The first land mammal off the ark. What are we jettisoning? We want to get rid of the platypus.
No, that's Australian.
Obviously.
Cheetah. No, the other guy. The hyena.
Hyena.
No one needs a hyena.
Shiny Panda Baker makes a good point. The skunk.
People underestimate skunks like they do opossums as well, by the way. They're very sweet. Mm-hmm. Very sweet. Yeah. You just got to get to know them a little better.
A little stinky.
Not if they're happy.
Yeah.
Make them happy.
A raccoon once scared Amy Beard jumping out of her Graham's garbage can. So, Amy, I don't know if you need somebody, but Tamee is friends with how many did you say there were?
5.
5. She is friends with 5.
And they were smart too. They
raccoons.
sent up a little cute baby one first. We're like, oh, look at this sweet little guy.
Yeah.
And then the whole family came.
And suddenly you're in a gang.
Well, it was fine. We all had fun.
Oh, good.
We did.
No crime?
No.
Okay.
Little bandits didn't steal nothing. We gave them everything. Yes.
I love it.
Yes.
Hashtag Happy Skunk Happy Tamee is now trending. So that's good. Okay.
Yes.
Sorry, what?
What drink are you going to make for me?
I want to make you one called the Moa Tiki.
Moa Tiki.
Moa Tiki. So this is a drink that originated in 2022 at a place called the Tiki Oasis. Have you ever heard of the Tiki Oasis?
Have I?
It's the largest Tiki conference in the world. The last 2 years, I have done.
From you talking about it.
I have done seminars there. This is a fun story that you'll like to hear.
Yeah.
This year, in order to turn in your seminar, the deadline was March 30th.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
I turned mine in on May 15th.
So you're clearly great.
So I missed it. Yes. So I missed it. And that's okay, you know?
And this is what you turned in? Like, what do you do for what do you do for the seminar? How do you get in? Like, is this a school? Like, what do you do?
So it's like a big conference, you know, like you go to like Comic-Con.
Yeah.
And then there's all those like talks.
Yes.
So I have done talks at all of them. So, or the last 2. So I did one 2 years ago. I did one called
when does it actually take place?
This one, so the one coming up, the one that I turned in my thing on May 15th is in San Diego.
Yeah.
And then
when?
In August. And then I just did one recently called The Secret of the 7 Cocktails, and that was that took place in Arizona, which is where I'm from.
Yes.
So I got to go stay with my mom, see the whole thing.
Susan
Lang. Yeah, she's in there. Anyway, so this cocktail came from Tiki Oasis. It was a sort of a sponsored cocktail. But why did I bring it to you today, Tam?
Don't know.
Because it has vodka in it. And I know that my very good friend Anne's on-screen partner, what are we, like work spouses? I don't know what's going on.
I would say.
Yes, Doug said, what the heck? Deadline was 5 days after Tiki Oasis. It was actually a month before Tiki Oasis, AZ. So,
well, hey.
That is, yeah, he told me he had made all his deadlines, FYI, says Jen. She doesn't know. Okay.
See? Well.
So this is a cocktail that comes out of there. It was created by a guy his name was Christian, but he goes by his Instagram handle, which is something like Surf Tiki Timatuba, whatever. There just aren't a lot of tiki cocktails that have vodka in it.
I know.
So I figured, why don't we make one of those? Yeah. So let's get that going.
Can't be any worse than this triple. I mean, we don't know. Maybe it is. We
don't know. We're about to find. If you want to put some vodka in that, I bet it would be delicious.
Probably.
Okay. So this was sponsored. I believe it was sponsored either by Giffard or maybe it was the Liquid Intelligence guy. Whatever it was, this was sponsored by one of the groups that did the syrups, like the syrup company.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's a kind of syrup heavy. Okay. We're going to be switching up all the syrups in it, though, because I think that's important for us.
So you're still making it your own?
Still making it my own.
Love it.
What do we call that? We call that a play. This is a play on something. We're going to twist. A twist. We're going to twist our little mustaches. We're going to go.
Like the twist on my triple.
Yeah, I feel like vodka or rum would be really good in here. Oh,
I think a whole new drink would be better.
I think maybe it would. Yeah. Tiki Tom says, Tamee, raccoons aren't called trash pandas for nothing. Once you encourage them, you never get rid of them.
I mean, I call them bandits, and it is true. After I went to bed, because we were in a cabin, it's so funny. Raccoons their eyesight's not very very good. They feel everything with their hands. Yeah. That's why they touch.
Adorable little hands.
Super little.
Like no thumbs.
Sweet. I swear I've never seen, because I ate tuna out of the can and it was oily. No joke. I've never seen so many little raccoon handprints on a whole terrace of wood on the furniture and the tables as well, because they were clearly like, where's more of this tuna stuff? I've never seen so many little tiny little cute little handprints everywhere. That was the best time ever.
That's adorable.
Smoky Mountains, guys.
Smoky Mountains.
There you go.
Get to them.
Get to them now.
So it calls for whatever kind of orgeat that they are selling. What do we do, Tamee?
You make it.
We make our own orgeat. That's exactly right. So we're gonna be putting
made
in
it on the show.
Yeah. Well, we made it a few times.
Milk machine thing.
Yes. Yeah. You and I made it last time.
We did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
I forget all about that. We're gonna go ahead and put in 1/2 ounce. Of some almond syrup or some more likely orgeat. I'm making one for both of us.
So is it true that with orgeat, when you make it and you store it like you're doing right now, there's no need to shake?
There is a need to shake. As I bring it up, I shake everything.
Okay.
And then I smell everything.
I smell everything too.
Everything.
That's normal.
Yeah.
I just didn't know if there's because I don't know what would. I always have an urge to shake everything for some reason. I don't know why, but I didn't know with orgeat that it's better that you give it a quick.
I think that because you're sort of super saturating the liquid in there, because you're putting in 1 part almond milk. Yeah, it's very much a concentrate. Okay. Putting in 1 part almond milk and then 2 parts sugar. Okay. That sugar makes it very heavy, and the sugar, if it isn't completely thrown in there, it will sink to the bottom. Okay. So that's what you want to shake it for. Okay. This is a fun thing that we didn't have when we were, or that I never really brought in to mix. So I think this might be your first time trying this. This right here is passion fruit liqueur. So this is chinola.
Oh, like what was the passion fruit one that we had? Passoa?
Passoa, which is right here. Every time we bring up Passoa, we should mention, if you guys have a little time in your day, think about Richie the Whiff and his little cat. His little cat's named Lola. And think about little Lola. I think little Lola's going through, cat problems. So think about Richie the Whiff, who's one of our favorite people, and Lola, who Richie the Whiff sponsored that bottle of Passoa for years.
That's sweet.
I offered him to change constantly, and he never changed.
Yeah, it's for Lola. So this is kind of ish like that.
Yeah. So here, give this a smell. So this is much closer to actual passion fruit here.
Oh wow, that smells way earthier.
Yeah. Well, it's like a real passion fruit. Then smell this.
Oh yeah, that's more perfumey.
Yeah.
Even though I love Pessoa.
Yeah.
I mean, but yeah, you're true. This smells like real fruit.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So no, I mean, listen, I don't think the Pessoa guys are saying like they put real fruit in this anywhere. So
it does. It smells real fruit off the tree kind of.
So it comes in at like 21% ABV. So technically it is shelf stable.
Okay.
But I've learned that like it used to be this like really bright, let's put it right here. It used to be this really bright like orange color, and now it's gotten really dull. So clearly the light affects it. But for the most part,
so you don't keep it in the fridge?
I should.
I
should, but it is shelf stable, so it should stay for at least a few years.
But the color, actually, that represents to me more how a passion fruit looks on the inside, to be honest.
Well, yeah, when it came out, it was almost just like brighter. You know, like it did seem like it was a fresh passion fruit as opposed to this, which like you see something in a bottle and you're automatically like, I don't know, like, you know, it's in a bottle. How
so what are we
bright
getting?
could it be?
Like moldy passion fruit now?
No. It's shelf stable, so it's not gonna go bad.
Okay.
It's just like a little the color just is a little duller. Yeah, a little fermented.
Stronger, probably.
I bet it's a little stronger.
To be honest.
Honestly, I don't think chemically anything's changed other than how dark it is.
But the alcohol volume is stronger. Yeah. You know when you put all the fruits in a bucket when you're in prison?
Yeah.
You know?
Yes.
Like how we remember that, you know?
One of my biggest fears, Tamee, is eventually ending up in prison.
You would rule.
That's kind of what I thought.
If anyone would know how to make alcohol out of leftover bread and tacos or whatever you get served, and you would just throw every food. Hey,
I believe they call
Trump's
that
trying to bring back Alcatraz.
Yeah.
We don't know. You might end up there.
Honestly, first of all,
running that joint.
You got a beautiful view of San Francisco.
I've been there. Have you been there?
I have. Yeah.
I love it.
Beautiful view of San Francisco.
It's island life.
It's island life.
Yes.
Honestly,
and
if you're gonna throw me in prison, I want to go to Alcatraz.
Making some moonshine on the reg.
That is the one like saving grace of me ever ending up in prison.
Yes.
That I do believe I would be the booze guy.
Yes, you would.
For this, so I'm 43 years old.
Yeah.
For this birthday, my wife has finally decided that I'm old enough and responsible enough to get a still. So we will be distilling things here at Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks here soon. So get ready for that.
You're prepping.
I'm prepping.
I mean,
I am so excited.
Yeah, I wouldn't be worried. I wouldn't be worried at all. If you end up on Alcatraz, I'll be like, he's good.
Yeah. I think the problem with it is I'm probably going to start distilling and then blow up a neighborhood and then end up in Alcatraz because I blew up the neighborhood.
Then you'd still be good.
An act of terrorism. We're throwing in some pseudo juice. This is just lime juice. This is also shelf stable.
Okay.
We're going to be putting in 1 ounce of that.
What's the PSU thing?
Pseudo. So
it's a synonym, well, pseudo means like if I call myself something that I'm not.
So pseudo means
it's not real.
It means fake.
Yeah,
so if it's your pseudonym, it's your fake name.
Yeah.
It's pseudo juice.
Okay.
So we make this, and we're gonna do a whole unit coming up here, guys, on a lot of these little bar tricks. But this is pseudo juice. There's no juice in here. It's all peels from limes, citric acid, malic acid, sugar, and water. So this literally just sits on my on the bar because it can't go bad.
We made a drink once where we put the sugars with the peels.
Yes.
And we drew the juices out of the peels. What was that called?
It's called oleo saccharum.
Saccharum.
So what we do with this is we make something called oleocitrate.
See?
But yeah, look at you.
Things stick a little bit.
Because it's the citrus or the sugar and the citric acid gets inside of the peel and pulls out all of those big oils and whatnot. So so that's how we do this one. Kind of fun. We haven't figured it out exactly. I have a brand new thesis on it. And so we're going to get into theses here at some point, but
Sure.
we have a whole summer to get into theses. Let me say hello real quick to Crazy Cat Chef. Hello, Crazy Cat
Chef. How's it going?
Tammy, you haven't been around for too long.
For a
we
hot
got
minute.
we got a lot of good names in here. For a while, we had a guy named Queef Sweat.
Wow.
He just showed up.
Amazing.
He just literally showed up, and his name was Queef Sweat, and it was as if that was not a big deal.
Yeah.
All right. Now, this one, kind of fun. It contains even more than an apostle pour. It contains more than a tiki pour. This is a 3-ounce vodka drink. So, in this one, we're going to go ahead and put in 3 ounces of some vodka here. So, this is... I'm making double, so...
It's not for the weak.
It's not for the weak. Yeah, for sure. 2...
Like I always like to say on the show, it will put hair on your chest.
Yes, yes. It'll certainly do that, no matter who.
Yeah.
Doug thought I said feces and not theses, but it's a
not
little,
the
listen,
case.
honestly,
That was not the case.
we'll be talking
Doug-
shit, and we'll be
Doug
talking
still-
about stuff.
Doug had sound issues, so...
That's true, yeah,
You
Doug.
still have the sound issues.
Doug, get closer to
Or
your
maybe
TV.
it's just you, Doug. Come on.
This is Amy Beer's bottle. Amy Beer is a sponsor of the show, so she has a bottle of Angostura bitters. We're going to go ahead and put in 1 dash of Angostura bitters.
Yep. What was that 1 dash?
Those are half dashes, Tammy, and I knew you would ask.
You can feel
Those
it.
are so each of these ones is a half dash. So then I have to do 1. So I have to do 2 for every one, but then I also have to do 2 because I'm making each of us a cocktail.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
And then we're going to be putting in 2 dashes of some. This is just.
Was it Fees Brothers or something?
Yeah, this is the Scrappy's bitters. This is just
Scrappy's bitters. Yeah.
orange bitters. Putting in 2 dashes of that. There we go. And that should be it. Now, I've never made, this is a cocktail again called the Moa Tiki.
Yeah.
I have no idea what it means. It was created by a guy, I think his name was Christian, something like that. But they only mentioned him by his Instagram handle.
Oh yeah, which was what again? Something random?
I can tell you real quick. I probably should have just known this. His name was Santiki Surf. Santiki Surf. So I'll pop on over to it's SANTIKISURF on Instagram. Tell him we're making this drink.
Sounds like a fun guy.
Yeah, honestly, I'm sure he's a pretty cool dude. Let's see, what do you think? You got 2 in there? Oh,
and I like it. I like it that you don't. I mean, I get it. You think tiki, you think rum, you think island life.
Yeah.
Why can it not be a vodka drink?
Why
You know
not?
what I mean?
Yeah, I mean Russia is basically tropical for the most part. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Let me say hello to my good friend Naked.
Oh,
Good to see you.
what?
Good to see you, Lawrence.
There you go.
That's my friend Naked. All right. Ah.
Oh. Wow.
Are we gonna dance?
I mean,
Here we go.
All
Let's
right.
dance. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
I've done this in a while.
Almost too long. Here, let's switch cameras. Find this camera. You can. There's a photo of it up there. Right up here. There it is. Yeah. Yay!
Find the light, Tathan.
Find the light. There we go.
Okay. Wow. Just like getting on a bike.
Whew, it's just like getting on a bike.
Get on a bicycle.
All right.
Espen said, what do you like to order at the après-ski parties?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
That's a good question.
Let me tell you. First of all, you need some food. Because you need a base.
Right.
Because that's how I used to go ski with my friends. We used to go up the hill, ski to the first hut, chill out for a second. Then we would have a little bit of mulled wine. Then we would probably have a sausage plate. Which means you get a whole array of like a charcuterie board kind of situation with cheeses and sausages. Stuff on up on that. Then you're a little full. Then you ski down to the next hut. Because if you go to a good skiing area, you've got at least 3 huts until you're back at the bottom.
Obviously.
Hut number 2. Get a little bit into the spritzer. So you have a little white wines and stuff and whatever. Sit out, get a little tan. Then you eat some little sweets. And then you go back down to the 3rd hut. And then you start all over from there again to warm up again because it's starting to get a little chilly. Mulled wine all over again.
Mulled wine?
Mm-hmm. And then you do that about 10 times. Up and down. Start at about 7 a.m. It's like going to the airport. When you're on the hill, it's okay to start drinking alcoholic drinks around 8 a.m.
Yeah.
No one judges you.
Right.
It's airport rules.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Literally, that's why I put a terminal in my house, because it does mean that I can wake up and start and nobody really cares.
No one cares.
Yeah.
No one cares. Skiing, airports, and if you have like a bar set up in your own house, no rules.
No rules.
Don't get judged.
That's it.
All right. So here we go with the
Let me say real quick. Let me say hello to Joel Vasquez. Cheers, buddy.
Joel Vasquez.
Joel Vasquez. You know him?
No.
No. Well.
It's not a V-A-S-Q-U-E-Z. It's a
V-A-Z. He's got that Z. I don't want to start a civil war or anything, but that's the right way with the Z. Civil war begun. Cheers, Tamee. So this is called the Moa Tiki, created at the 2002 Tiki Oasis.
Wait, you said 2020.
2022. 2022. Whatever that is. 2022.
It smells kind of nice. All right.
Yeah, right?
All right. That's got a nice little earthy tone. It's not like it's not a classic tiki drink that you'd think of, is it? This feels more like rural island life drink. You know, not touristy tiki drink.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's I mean, right? So if you're at Tiki Oasis, you'll know that those are like the biggest tiki heads of all time. So in order to like bring them something new, you do have to sort of go out of the box a little bit.
This is not the classic.
Yeah.
Sort of, it has tiki elements though. You feel I could be sitting on a beach somewhere with this. I could be in Machiquita, you know, eating some empanadas or something, whatever, and drinking this. Mar Chiquita.
What's a Mar Chiquita?
Mar Chiquita is the most beautiful little private island in Puerto Rico. It's really, really no. It's
Mar Chiquita.
No, Mar Chiquita.
But like, would they even have like they do Don Q down there, right?
Yes, I went to that place.
Yeah, you went to Don Q.
Yeah,
cool.
And I asked them if I could buy the house. I'm like, oh yes, this is a thing. It was a beautiful house.
Yeah. And
a view over, you know, the whole island and everything or whatever. They weren't opposed. They were like, just, like if you got the money, you can. It was like, all right.
Did you have the money?
Not at that point.
Joe Vasquez says also, don't forget about Ron Barrito. That is a Barrito. That's a great. That's also a great rum. 2 Spanish style rums. That's absolutely great. Sounds like you have a heck of a lot of experience in this field. What is your biggest recommendation?
Saint Anton.
Yeah,
yeah. You got the money for that? Go to Saint Anton. Absolutely, 100%. Yes.
Can I just tell you real quick?
Absolutely beautiful.
We have in the time that you've been away from the people, we have learned a lot about moose. Okay. One of the most interesting mysteries on Earth.
Those who don't know who Moose is, that's S.
Listen, everyone knows. Yeah.
I was gone.
Yeah.
You guys were.
Yeah, no, they were here.
Get it.
Moose is absolutely, I believe, one of the biggest mysteries that exists. So there's a good chance that Moose just owns Saint Anton and is doing a little bit of a little bit of like commercializing because Moose could own the whole thing. Let me just put this up here, guys. If you guys since we don't get to see Tamee all that often, hopefully we'll see her more coming up. You're always welcome.
I would like to. Good. And I know I'm always a special guest on here, and I know you don't let anyone in here. So
well,
for me, I do feel very special.
We allow 4 people behind the bar. That is winner of the 2025 Cush Tucky Derby, Bon Bon.
Oh, that was just recently, wasn't it? Just recent, in March?
In May.
May.
Yeah. First weekend of May. We allow Keith and Avery. Yeah. And then we allow you.
Wow.
We also have had Doug and Cocktail Lulu behind the bar recently as well, so they are also invited to be behind the bar. But we don't normally we're gonna Zoom people in. If you guys want to Zoom in and ask Tamee a question,
Sure.
you guys can follow this little guy right here. The password is "That's a glove." No punctuation. Capitalize all of the first words, so that it's capital T, capital T HATS. Capital A, capital GLOVE. So if you guys have
That's
anything,
a glove.
yes,
How'd you come up with that?
That's what Kyle. That's Kyle's thing.
Oh.
That's so because Kyle, we all call Kyle the Great Gloved One.
Yes.
I don't call him that. I call him, Kyle. Get your shit together.
Yes.
But when he loves a cocktail,
yes,
it's a glove. When he thinks it's okay, it's a like, and if he doesn't like it, it's a hate. So galove, galike, gahate. That's how we know how Kyle. And then suddenly there's this jazz hands.
New thing.
Yeah.
The jazz hands. That's a euphoria.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, he's in a real spot there. So make sure if you guys are joining the chat to ask Tamee, or I guess you can ask me questions. You guys ask me questions. These guys know everything about me, so they don't care about me.
Do they though?
Ask the question.
I don't know everything about you.
If you guys are the hashtag
Can I ask
Tamee hands.
questions?
Yeah, of course. If you guys are joining, please make sure that you have your camera on and also are wearing headphones. Otherwise, we do get some feedback. So join in there. I see there's somebody in there, but they do not have their camera on.
Don't
and
have camera or headphones.
I know better than that. Moose.
If that doesn't work, you can always ask the question in the chat too.
Yeah. Moose, it's capital T, lowercase HATS, capital A, capital G, lowercase LOVE. That's what it is. Not every letter capital, just those ones.
So you made it super extra complicated for everybody to tune in.
You could have just made it ABC 1 2 3. Yeah, we could have done that, but then we have every Bing Bong. Years and years ago, we had honestly, Cocktail Lulu try, and then we'll see if we can get you guys in.
Sure, it's supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Yeah.
Capital S.
We had somebody join my my thing and said that they wanted to. Yeah, they said they wanted to bash my head, and there we go. Naked wrote it in there. Yeah, that's a glove. So that's what you want to put in there. Join. Oh, let's join there. Now suddenly we can't see each other. And now
That's fine.
Tamee and I are basically parrots, and we don't like when we can't see each other.
Fine. I don't need to see myself.
All right. Anyway, Tam, I hope you're doing all right. I really hope that we can do more of these at some point.
I hope so too. I haven't been here for a while, so I don't even know what's going on with you. I know you do your show. When are your shows? Do you
Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday.
Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday.
Any day that has
a whim that I tuned in
yesterday.
When
Friday was insane. What do you miss most about doing the shows?
You, to be honest.
Me too.
That's the
me
interaction.
Too. Not me. I'm with you.
No, you.
No, I miss hanging out with my good friend Tamee.
You know, but we need a break sometimes from being creative. That's the thing that a lot of people don't understand with creative people, is that sometimes you get that block.
Yeah.
And you just need to step away.
Yeah.
To, find fun in other things. When you start losing that enthusiasm, when it becomes more of a job.
Yeah.
Than just
it
fun.
Did kind of become a job, right?
And that's the thing, and it shouldn't with anything. I remember same thing with the whole singing and touring and whatever. When it was this, I can't believe this is like I'm making money from doing this, or something that I love so much.
Yeah.
To becoming almost like a chore.
Yeah.
And when something becomes more, and they always said that Warren G always said every show business is 90% business, 10% show.
Did you say Warren G said that?
Yeah.
That is a name I have not heard in quite in a bit of a minute.
Doubt.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
Come on. But you know what I mean? It is. It shouldn't be. It is. And that is exactly what. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. Like this.
Yeah.
We're not getting paid for this. No one's paying us. We're here because we want to have fun.
That's right.
And fun shows to an audience when you're actually enjoying yourself.
Yeah.
When something starts to get a little mundane and a little too structured and a little too business-like, but that's what show business is.
That's right.
But I guess we just need to take a little break. I mean, Mixed Cocktail Hour, if you ever want to tune in or go on to our Instagram page, it's at Mixed Cocktail Hour. We've done absolutely fantastic, and we thank everyone for liking our stuff, for following us. We're over 100K now.
I love everybody that's told me that I'm an idiot for lighting bitters on fire because I'm about to burn up. I'm afraid that they think that I'm going to light the sun on fire and end the universe. That's the energy I'm getting from that. But I do enjoy the rest of it. So pop on over. We have some people, Tam, that want to say hi to you. Are you interested?
Absolutely.
Good. Let's. I'm gonna unmute.
And if they're not polite,
throw a headphone in.
Is this the lefty guy?
Yeah, that's the lefty right there.
Okay.
And then we're gonna add him to the scene. This is our good friend. Give me a second.
Sure.
This is our good friend, Moose.
Aspen in the flesh?
Hi, Tamee.
Oh my God! How's it going?
Very good.
What time
Bit
is
nervous
it right
now
now?
to see you the first time.
What time is it?
Or you
right
seen
now?
me first time?
Yeah. We're seeing Tammy's seeing you. Moose and I are old friends at this point. Moose is
sure.
Moose
I
is.
know.
But for this is the first time you ever seeing Moose. First of all, one of the most dedicated watchers of Mixed Cocktail Hour for sure. And
Do you remember
Moose.
Yes.
It's amazing.
We signed it and all.
Yeah, we're holding it up. Yeah, so Moose won one of our when we used to do at the end of the show, I would write down all the cocktails and then we do the whole thing. That's Moose. What are you drinking, Moose?
It's my own mix. It's based on lemonade, with sour lemonade. Of course, rum and sweetened with real passion fruit and coconut.
Oh, love it, buddy.
The Real passion fruit.
They have Real everything, Tam. They have Real literally everything.
On the show. I only knew Real coconut.
Well, now we're a Chinola family.
Wow.
Moose, you have listen. It's been.
This is my bar.
Oh yeah. Check it out.
Sure.
So he's got a great bar. Moose has the coolest little spot. Tiki Tom, I see you in the thing. Don't go anywhere. I know Tiki Tom wants to ask a question. Moose, it's been years.
Look at us. We've got a little fireplace going.
Yeah. Oh, Moose is the coolest, man.
See, he's got a little mansion. He does own St. Anton.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to show them.
Yeah.
He owns.
Yeah, St. Anton for sure. Moose, do you have a question for Tamee, or I guess me if you don't? I mean, if you want. Look at Moose.
Look at that! Look at that guy.
Let me just ask real quick: if you lived in a house like that, would you ever sleep?
I can see the jacuzzi.
The sun's coming up.
Yes.
He lives in Norway.
It's 4 a.m.
He lives in Norway.
So it's like in
he
Alaska
literally stayed up all night to watch you show up on the show. Look at Moose, man.
Look at that house. Look at him. Look at that.
The bar.
Is it?
Got a little Cush's exotic bar right there in the corner.
I love it.
I mean, wow. Trampoline outside and stuff. Look at all his setup, his Wi-Fi it's going on.
Moose is killing it, man. Moose, question for Tamee. Do you have anything burning question for Tamee? What's the question that you've always wanted to ask?
When will the Mixed Cocktail up and running again?
That is fantastic.
That's a great question for somebody else. Yeah, we're in LA, we're in Hollywood, and we are what's called the talent, and that makes it sound like we are in charge of anything, but in fact, that means that we are literally the bugs under the feet that are just crushed. So we would love Mixed Cocktail Hour to come back, but
Cush is being polite.
They always have to hit on me.
Yeah, sorry. Tamee has a better answer.
We run the show.
That's true.
And the show doesn't take place if we're not there. So
that's right.
Cush and I just wanted to take a minute to regroup the business side of Mix, because Kush and I love what we do.
Mm-hmm.
I love hosting and drinking. Kush loves making drinks and me drinking them. The business side took over the fun side. And that's why we just needed to kind of step back for a second to bring back the fun into something that we enjoy. And that's why I'm here. That's why I'm showing up for Kush's show, because we love each other. We love having fun, making drinks, and just, you know, having a fun time. And sometimes when the business takes over, you get it becomes too serious. Yeah. And we all just want to have fun. You want to have fun watching or making the drinks. We want to have fun doing it. Yeah. And that's why we just needed to take a step back.
We're just dicking around here making cocktails. We can't take this too seriously. No, and unfortunately, for a while, it got a little serious. So
and you need to have some fun with what you're doing. Otherwise, you lose why you even started doing this to begin with. Yeah. And that's why I think everyone just needed to reset a little bit. You know, that happens with anything. So, but I hope that I can still come on here, and I hope that you will tune in when I come on as well.
Moose is here no matter what happens. Moose is easily one of our.
And also for sure then.
Oh, look at that!
I love it.
That's amazing.
I love it.
I love that. That's so cool.
Well, Moose, buddy, you are one of the big pieces of Mixed Cocktail Hour and Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks. Honestly, these shows don't exist without you guys showing up. Otherwise, it literally is just me and Tamee drinking alone at some bar by ourselves. Yes. So without you guys, it doesn't exist. And Moose, you are certainly one of the most dedicated. I appreciate you staying up for the night and being here for Tam, because my goodness, man, you are I know I say this all the time, but I don't know if everybody believes it. You guys are my celebrities. If I ever see you guys out in real life, I lose my mind. So I am so excited to be talking to you the same way that you are excited to be talking. I mean, I don't know, maybe I'm sure more for me, but yeah, one more. Are you good?
I just want to show my favorite after ski party.
What is that?
So schnapps.
Schnapps.
Oh,
schnapps.
Schnapps.
As if Tamee didn't recognize schnapps. Tamee knows schnapps.
Got a little schnapps action going on.
Cheers, buddy.
Yeah. All right. Cheers to you.
Cheers to you, Moose.
Espen, we love you. Thank you so much for being
always a pleasure. Moose, never a chore. We're gonna put in. So now I'm gonna bring in our very good friends. You might. I don't know if you've ever seen Tiki Tom either.
I haven't.
This is Tiki Tom, man. Look at handsome Tiki Tom, man. And so that's Mrs. Tiki Tom behind. She's hiding. Can we? Before we go too far, can we see how the kitchen's coming along?
Oh, I can see it. It's beautiful.
We call that the coffee bar.
The coffee bar.
But we really know what its purpose is.
Yeah.
I love the color.
It's a beverage station.
It's a beverage station. Yeah, yeah.
It's not just a bar.
When we started, I've got to have my own spot.
Yeah.
You seem so enthusiastic.
We're having a little real quick, guys. We're having a tough time hearing you. Is there a thumb on a microphone?
I hear them.
You hear them? All right. Well, maybe.
Can I say I love the color?
Tamee loves the color.
Beautiful, elegant. I love it.
I was.
There it is.
Oh, I didn't know we could hear you like that.
Okay. So I have actually wanted this moment for about 2 years. I wanted to look Tamee in the eye and say thank you for shouting out Cush's channel on Mixed Cocktail Hour. And because of that, that started Tiki Tom. Tiki Tom did not exist until you shouted him out, and I was able to find his channel, and here we are. Now I get to skip the line.
That's exactly right.
I mean,
My goodness.
that's what I do.
Thank you, Tam. Thank you, Tam.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
honestly, Tiki Tom, I do want to say, so we're gonna be bringing these back because I really like seeing you guys. This is really one of my you guys literally are celebrities to me. Yeah, that you brought Tiki Tom to me means a ton.
Hey,
Tam, I mean,
well, I just bring you quality stuff.
I guess. Tiki Tom, how did you find Tamee?
How did I find what?
I don't
Tamee.
know.
Oh,
What was that?
what was the question?
How'd you find Tamee? So Tamee pointed you to me.
Mix just showed up in my YouTube feed one day, and
Yeah.
it's like, wait a minute, I don't know who these two are, but I like watching this. So I started watching. I found Mix. I saw you, and I kept wondering, does that guy have his own YouTube channel? I'd love to go watch it. And then finally, Tamee shouted you out, and like, here we are.
Yeah. Well,
Because he's the brains, I'm just the drinker.
I believe that's. I don't think it's the brains and the drinker. I believe it's the brains and the beauty. I feel like that's really how that works.
It's the brains and the drinker. So.
Tiki Tom. So my dad just retired in Indiana. Glenn. So I will be in Indiana here very soon, and I would love to hit the Makahiki with you. I really think that's
Makahiki.
That's a I think it's called that's the festival. What's the actual what's the bar called that the Makahiki is held?
The
at?
Inferno Room.
The Inferno Room. Yeah, I would love.
We'll get
Tiki
Mrs. Tiki Tom to drive us.
Yes.
And we'll sample everything on the menu.
Yes! Tiki Tom, let's go. Let's earn these nicknames.
You need an Uber.
And another Tiki YouTuber has called it one of the best Tiki bars.
You're cutting your head off, honey.
One of the best Tiki bars in America. So
yeah,
all of the decor is authentic Papua New Guinea.
Yeah.
And so it's really awesome.
Yeah, I can't wait. My dad, for some reason, left Phoenix, Arizona, which is where most people retire to retire in Indiana, in Goshen. So I'm going to go see him very soon. I cannot wait to meet you guys in person. Ask Amy Beer. I lose my mind when I see anybody that's watched my show in person. It blows my mind. So I am so excited for that, guys. Tiki Tom, do you have a question for Tamee? I feel like this is a great time to ask Tamee a question.
Okay, you seem to like everything that Cush ever made.
That's true.
Not true.
It's not true.
Everything he ever made on Mix, what was your least favorite?
That's a great question. Don't dig your way out of this, Tamee. Tell me.
Now I'm trying to think because I drank like 1,800 cocktails.
That's true.
I honestly, I'm one of those people that is not so super hot on coffee cocktails. So it would have been, if I can recall, but I got to give it to him. And I've always been honest. I'm not one of those ones that if someone makes me something, I'm like, oh wow, this is so great. And then afterwards, don't like it. I've always been honest. And I've always said, sometimes I'm not so hot on something. And it would have been something.
Tamee, Bon has given a suggestion of the pimento cheese cocktail.
I like that one.
And I just happen to have some right here.
But I did like that
now,
one.
I want to say
that
real
was
quick
the
that
golf one.
Bon might remember better than you about whether or not. Oh, sorry, I've lost Tiki Tom. 1 second. I gotta get this back.
No,
there we go. There you are. No. The whole foot.
Did I maybe like the cheese sandwich better?
Yeah.
Garnish? Yes.
I haven't poured this cocktail in 5 years.
Since we made that
Since
drink?
I made it. So we're going to pour a little bit of this.
Okay.
And then we're going to make a little bit of lemonade. And we're going to see whether or not... Because Bon is a true historian of this show. And Bon would know whether or not it was actually... Whether it's actually a cocktail that you like.
That's slightly worrying that...
Yeah. So we're going to...
Be like, oh, really? Here you go.
Tiki Tom wants your real opinion on this cocktail, which has been sitting in the bar in hot ass Los Angeles for years and years. Does it hold up, Tamee?
Already a winner.
Does it hold up? Let me put a little. Ice
Ice in it.
Oh, I'm out of ice. No, just drink it. Oh, you know what?
Okay.
I'm gonna finger some ice and go for that.
Sure.
There we go.
Okay.
We have. That's exactly right. Bon Bon studies Cush. Bon Bon has my show going behind her all day at work. She thinks that this is the one
that I didn't like.
that you didn't like.
How did I react on the show?
Let's find out.
Oh God.
I have not poured that drink in years.
I remember liking the cheese sandwich.
Let's find out. It's the cheese. This is the cheese
hungry.
sandwich cocktail.
Are you gonna hold it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No. Good.
Okay. All right. There we go.
I'd give it a 5.
That's the one, Tom. Then
I'd give it a 5.
Bon Bon remembered that the cheese sandwich cocktail possibly wasn't the one.
No, it's a good 5+.
Out of how many? 100?
10.
10. All right.
Yes.
Good 5 out of 10. Well, honestly,
wow, I haven't had that in so long. I don't know. I've tasted 1,000 other cocktails, you know.
Yeah.
But yes, see. We're being watched.
We found it.
We've been watched.
We found it. Well, Tiki
Thank
Tom
you, Bon Bon, because I had forgotten about that one.
Yeah. Well, we found it. We found the one. Yeah, Bon Bon seemed to remember. Oh, go ahead.
I will always be honest. I'm not paid.
No, we were not paid.
I'm not paid.
We will say this.
What I like.
We will say this out loud.
If you know me at all,
at Mixed Cocktail Hour,
I will tell you.
We were never paid.
I will tell you. We did this for fun, and I will tell you honestly. As much as I love Cush,
yeah,
I will tell you if something stinks, or if you can drink it.
That's right.
Drink or stink. Wednesdays.
Drink or stink.
Is that
used
still
to be
on?
Wednesdays.
Oh. Is that cancelled?
It's canceled. We do Tuesdays, Thursdays, and
man.
Saturdays. Yeah. Now we do Tiki Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Oh, there you go. Well, mention something that got canceled. See?
Well, Tiki Tom, buddy, always a pleasure, my friend. Never a chore. Thank you so much for being a fan, a patron of the show. Again, same thing I said to Moose. Without you guys, this show is literally just my alcoholism coming to full fruition in front of the world. So I appreciate you guys showing up.
And because you tuned in with the video,
I'm going to hold you. I'm going to hold you to the Inferno room.
Oh, buddy, Tiki Tom, I'm telling you right now, I love my dad. I can't wait to see him, but I am so excited to get to the Inferno room. That's where Dr. Taco came from. That's where you're at. So you and I are absolutely going to go have a real weird night at the Inferno room. So be prepared. So be prepared, because I can make a night real weird real quick. So
I think that's fantastic. And also tuning in means you're contractually obligated that we come around your house, check out your kitchen.
Well, Tammy's coming now too, so get ready.
Drink some cocktails.
All right, Tamee, come on.
Tammy, you're invited.
Same thing goes for Aspen.
Yeah.
Now that we've seen you on video, come around our house, playing a game of pool, jumping on your trampoline.
That's in Norway. That's going to be a much larger trip. But we're suggesting possibly a road trip to the Inferno room for a Dr. Cush meetup. I think that would be an absolute fantastic time.
I'm all over that.
Good. Well, Tiki Tom, you're gonna have to lead us out there. All right, guys. That is. I feel like Tammy. I think we said it all at this point.
Or have we?
Do you have anything else to say to the people?
No, I just want to. Well, yes.
Yes.
Always have more to say.
Always.
So the addendum to this show tonight is that we appreciate you. We appreciate everyone that's ever tuned in since we created Mixed Cocktail Hour and also Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks. Thank you so much. I need to see, where is that? Okay, so you do still have it.
Always.
Look at that guy.
Yeah. Tammy gave that to me.
Very rare.
Very rare picture of Dawn Beach. It's right above my niece, who drew a picture of me that looks like a tiki idol. So you are in.
No, that's fantastic.
You're in good company.
My head's.
Oh, you got it.
There we go.
No, we'll figure it out.
Very beautiful. Thank you so much.
On
Just wanted to say thanks.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And we should probably do this more often.
We will.
You guys
Honestly,
want it.
it's so easy to have you here, and you and I, you are my you are my on-screen partner. We didn't know each other when we started this thing. I came on as a guest, and from there we have blossomed into a really fun friendship, and I can't tell you how much you mean to me, and how much it means that you come over and that we continue to drink together in this sort of weird professional setting. Real quick, a little bit of programming note. I know I made it sound weird, but Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks will be doing a seminar at Tiki Oasis San Diego. We were alerted to that this week. So if you guys are interested in going over to Tiki Oasis San Diego, we're going to be doing it's called the 25 Mysteries of Home Bartending Revealed. So we're very excited about that. So if you guys are thinking about going over to San Diego,
like a History Channel, like a unexplained.
It's the 25th anniversary of Tiki Oasis, and so we are speaking. Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks is speaking there. So join there. Follow us over there. We're gonna have Tamee on the show more often. I feel like it's been way too long. These are so much fun. These shows are so much fun. And I appreciate you guys for showing up. I know that I kept you guys for, oh my God, almost an hour and a half.
A little longer.
Little longer than normal. Thank you guys so much for showing up to Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks. Remember, these classes will always remain free. Oh, Crazy Cat Chef asked. It's going to be the second weekend in August. So if you guys can make it to San Diego, second weekend of August, you don't, let me just say this before they get mad at me, you do not have to buy tickets to Tiki Oasis for the evening passes to come take my seminar. So if you're not interested in that, there we go. Bon's got it. You do not have to buy passes to Tiki Oasis. It would be nice if you did to hang out with us. We do Cush meetups for the weekend, but you can just come and take my course. These classes will always remain free, but if you can't help out, we got a couple ways. We got a Patreon, which we still have one more bottle to be named up here. The Nordstroms just gave us a bottle. Otherwise, well, I don't have, no. They haven't picked their bottle yet.
Oh.
We also have down here, I have a PayPal and a Venmo. We have, there we go. we have a mini Cush dancing on the bar.
Mini Cush guy.
If you can't help out financially, I know these are tough times. Please tell your friends about the show. The more people that we get in here, the more fun it is. And if you can't do any of that, the best thing you can do is show up. We do classes for the most part Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Hang out with us. We will have Tamee here more often. Please, Tamee.
If you want me.
I do. Tamee, please.
Same.
This is honestly.
Hashtag just saying.
Hashtag Tamee. Let's just do hashtag Tamee. Tamee on Cush. Don't do that. Don't do that. Hashtag Dr. Tamee's Exotic Drinks. And we'll go from there. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for showing up.
Thank you.
As always, what do we always say?
Bye.
Wait. That's not what we want to say. We want to say real quick, we're going to figure out who this person is real quick.
Are you Dr. Jinga Janga?
We're going to find out who Dr. Jinga Jenga is, and then in the meanwhile, what do we always say, guys?
Bye!
Bye.
Bye. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Your foot's right in front of it. Bye!